नारायण 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 नारायण. Respected friends, welcome you all for the study of this sublime, beautiful Shastra, Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. We will keep on studying as long as the Lord permits us. Sublime text. Yesterday in one class only, how many new things were revealed to us by Mother Saraswati. Very delightful. Today also we'll continue the LEELOPAKHYANAM, LEELA, VISHRANTHI, UPADESHA Varnanam. 21st Sarga, few more mantras out of 79, maybe 18 or 20 we have seen, 24. Some more we will see today. Let us begin with invoking Lord's grace and some Shanti mantras and Sankalpa. Sorry. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीरामायण शरणं मम श्रीवसिष्ठ शरणं मम श्रीविश्वामित्र शरणं मम श्रीवाल्मीकि शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीरामा शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः सच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने. ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यास वामदेव नारदादि योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणादि शास्त्राणाम् आचार्येभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संत वाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः धर्म मोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री राम वशिष्ठ संवाद रूप श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्माद् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ॐ सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तमेकमजरं नित्यं विभुं शाश्वतं प्रत्यग्ब्रह्मरसायनं सुखगनं पूर्णं परं पावनं स्वात्मज्योतिरनादिमध्यनिधनं मायाविलासैर्मुहुः विश्वाकारमपास्तमायमभयम् वंदे विशुद्धं पदं। ज्ञानादेवात्मनो मोक्षः न तु कर्म समाधिभिः अज्ञातोऽसौ ससदृश्यं सृजत्येवेति कीर्त्यते। ओम तस्मै श्री गुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। ओम विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। ओम तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः। ओम पूर्णानंद स्वभावः सॉरी स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यस्संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ओम श्रीरामचन्द्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीवसिष्ठादिऋषिभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणम लीलोपाख्यानम लीला विश्रांति उपदेशो नाम एकविंशतितमः सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच श्रीदेवी उवाच। फ्रेंड्स, up to what we have seen up to 24. So, for this particular Srishti in its large sense, Parabrahma, Parabrahma, Kalpita Brahmadeva, Brahmadeva given Shakti. In that Shakti, there is the possibility of this thing. For the Brahmadeva to create, he need not have earlier Smruti. But for all we, the Jivas, earlier Smruti is the Hetu, Vasanas are Hetu. For new Sankalpas and new Janmas are Srushtis. This is all in the phenomena of the world which we see, which we experience, therefore which we consider that it is. On the highest analysis, when the whole world's reality is transcended, the real reality is discovered. All this discussion becomes redundant, invalid. Correct? Pitamaha smriti tatra karanam tasya na smriti. Of him there is no smriti. Of the past. है ना? So, Puram na sambhavati eva, because earlier Brahmadeva muktatvat padma janmanaha. For this newly born Brahmadeva, the earlier vasanas or samskaras or karma phala are not hetu, because earlier one is totally liberated. Therefore, very interesting. Purvam na sambhavati eva. So Purva Smriti is not there, Vasanas are not there. Smaraniyam iti swayam. For the future, what has to happen to what has to happen for that, whatever is the vrittis, sankalpas, plannings are required. The Brahmadeva can do, that is the Shakti of his Maya. Brahma and Narayana Ishvara are same. Padmajaditvam ayati chaitanyasya tatha stitehe. So, Padvajaditva means the Brahmadeva's arrival happens that way. That is, see how nicely it is said. Abhuvam aham iti asya anyah prajanatah prajapatehe kakataliyavat kaschid bhavati pratibhamayah. So, like a kakataliyatha, without the relation with the earlier one, when the new kalpa has to come, from that Paramatma, Kakataliya Mayena, Pratibhamayaha, with all capacities, Prajapnataha, the one who is going to create the Praja, the Prajapatehe of the Prajapati, Abhuamiti Anyaha. I am here coming. In this way, that expression of Brahmadeva happens. And as we have the past reasons, Vasana, Samskara, Smriti, he has not got them, he doesn't require. That is what it is a special expression. That's why it's called as Swayambhu Brahmadeva Ityadi. Now, having all discussed, Panch shlokas are these. What is it? एवमभ्युदिते लोके न किंचित न कदाचन क्वचिद अभ्युदितं नाम एवमपि अभ्युदिते लोके. Because you and I are seeing and discussing and we ask the question, in this way the loka abhyuthanam happened, we discussed. फिर भी न किंचित न कदाचन न क्वचिद अभ्युदितम. न किंचित, not even an iota of it, na kadachana, from nowhere, na kvachit, and never, abhyuditam nama. Then whatever I am saying, what is it? Kevalam chit nabha sthitam. Only chit nabha, chidakasha alone ever there. Up to this we saw yesterday. So whatever we see is nothing but chit nabha. Keep on firstly understanding what is said here. And to digest it, take the examples. Like none of the furnitures there, only wood sthitam. None of the ornaments there, only gold sthitam. Can anybody say that this sentence is wrong? In that furniture shop of wooden furniture, everything is wood only, isn't it? In the ornament shop, everything is gold only. Nobody can say no to that. In the same way, if we develop that sukshmati sukshma jnana and jnana drushti, subtle knowledge and the vision to see, according to that knowledge, nothing but chit nabha is seen. It's only jnanam we have to gain and see with that jnanam. We are struggling for that only. First, intellectually we are listening, then lots of sadhana to become convinced about that knowledge. Then, most importantly, that knowledge is abhyasa we need to do. ज्ञान का अभ्यास कहते हैं. हम सब ज्ञान पा रहे हैं अभी, अब उसका पाना ही पूर्णतया नहीं हुआ, अब उसका अभ्यास करना पड़ता है. Why that अभ्यास? For removal of the earlier ajnana abhyas. Understand this? After understanding is Sarvam Brahman, after understanding that that Brahman is me, we need to do the abhyasa that Aham Brahmasmi to remove the earlier done abhyasas of Aham Jivosmi, Aham Dehosmi. This Aham Brahmasmi abhyasa removes the other abhyasas. Then this also goes away. What remains is Aham Brahmasmi abhyasa avashyakata rahita anubhuti. Aham Brahmasmi abhyasa avashyakata rahita anubhuti will come. But abhyasa is till the time required, till the earlier wrong abhyasa goes away. So till that time apply soap and use the brush. Till that earlier the dust or dirt of the utensil or the cloth goes away. After that, that brushing as well as that soap also is washed away. What remains is the clean cloth, clean utensil. That keep in mind. It will be told throughout this text again and again and in all Upanishads. Right from the beginning, it is insisted. ज्ञान पाना ज्ञान का अभ्यास करना है ना. ज्ञान प्राप्ति रिमूव्स द अज्ञान. ज्ञान अभ्यास रिमूव्स द अज्ञान अभ्यास. That's why many people got the ज्ञानम, but the practice is the अज्ञान ही वही चल रहा है. इसलिए उनको this ज्ञानम never gave that अनुभूति that I am Brahmasmi. Therefore, with all that intellectual knowledge, still they continue to be the suffering samsaris. Now, continuation of one by one beautiful thoughts. Right now, what is said? All this is said, yet na kinchit, na kadachana, na kvachit abhyuditam. This is a very powerful sentence of Vedanta, means the meaning. Sentence wordings can be anything, but the meaning, na kinchit, na kvachit, na kadachit abhyuditam. Kinchit means even an iota, even little bit. Kvachit means from nowhere and no reason. Kadachit means never. Never from no reason, not even iota. Also abhyuditam, the seen jagat is never created. Then what is always there? Chit nabhaha, that chit akasha, that infinite pure consciousness only there. Like on the TV screen, only that glass screen is there. Isn't it? In that, all that movie which you have seen is never created. Not even iota is created. Nowhere it is created on the screen. It's the most what you can say. It is projected, created and existing. Projected, therefore, will be rejected. The difference between these two, we should be able to grasp. If it is created, it is real. If it is real, it will definitely bind us. If it is projected, as long as the projected is taken as real, it will be binding. The moment we realize that it is projected, not real, then the bondage goes away. Even after knowing that it is not real, projected, it may appear. Like even after know that movie is only projected, still it will appear. But I won't give it reality, therefore it will not bind me. When was it binding? When I took that projection as real. Same is the whole world is nothing but a big drama movie by the Lord, the director, producer. We all are the various artists. Whichever the artist is playing the play role well and knows that it is only a projection, he is liberated. Whichever the artist is so much engrossed in the role, giving it reality, he is suffering. You and I are like that. कितने बार नहीं सुना है ये जगन नाटक है, ये जगन नाटक का भगवान है सूत्रधारी and we are all पात्रधारी. We took it very lightly. We have not taken it to the heart. That's why in the heart, the ignorance, and in the performance, the samsara. Therefore, in experience, the dukkha is continuing. If you have taken this knowledge into the heart, from the heart, the avidya would have gone. From the vyavahara, the samsara would have gone. From the result, the dukkha would have never been arisen, even an iota. That actor plays the role of dukkha, but he never becomes truly dukkhi because he knows it is a role. Good na? Now suno. Dvividhayaha smritehe asyaha karanam paramam padam karya karana bhavo sau eka eva chidambare. So dvividhayaha smritehe. Dvida smriti. One is smriti of you and me, the jiva, wherein we had past lives, we had experiences, we had sankalpas, they all have become vasanas, and then they become smriti. They force us to project a newer world when you leave the body. The other smriti out of Dvidya is the Brahmadeva smriti, wherein his smriti is because of his sarvajnata, keeping the future in mind. His smriti is not because of his any past, because he's a fresh Brahma. The past Brahma of the past Kalpa got liberated along with that Kalpa. The two Smritis, both of them, Trivida Smriti Asyaha Karanam Paramam Padam. Both of them are supported hanging in the Parama Chaitanya Brahma Atma Vastu only. One point. Both of them are supported by it. And from that chit standpoint, Karya Karana Bhavaha Asau Eka Eva Chidambare. Beautiful, no? In that pure consciousness, the Karana, the Smriti Ityadi, from that the whole world projected the Karya, both are one only, na? Can we catch it? Like, even if this much we can start to understand that you are there. Where are you? In my own mind. I am there. Where am I? In my own mind. So I respect you, love you. Where is that? In my mind only. Therefore I am happy. Where is it? Also in my mind, no? Therefore, in the Chitta Akasha only, these three Chitta Vrittis are there, or four. I, you, my relation to you, and its consequence. Isn't it? Anything you see, the car, where is that car? In my mind. Where am I? In my mind. I am the owner of this car which newly bought. Where is that thought? In my mind. Therefore, I am now bekar nahi hu. Abhi car wala hu sarkar. Where is that joy that now I am the owner of car? In the mind. If you can understand this, all these thoughts, where are they? So I am the owner of the car. How? Because I am conscious of it. Car is mine. Where is that car? How is that known? Because I am conscious of it. Then that is giving me the joy. Where is it? I am conscious of it. Therefore, is it not in that Chidambara, in the Chidakasha, these three things are there? I am there, car is there, I am the owner of it, therefore I am happy. If you understand it, example, here also, the Brahmadeva's Smruti, which is a Karanam. Then he created the whole world. And your and my smritis, which are a karanam, because of which we are projecting the new body, entering into it, projecting the new world, having relations with them. All of them are, if you remember the example seen a minute back, are nothing but in Chidambara. They are all one only. That's said here. Eka eva Chidambare. Karya Karana Bhavaha Asau Eka eva Chidambare. From that side, you see, in the Chidambara, pure Chidakasha, out of Maya, this Karana Karya are only Kalpita and projected. They are in their root, they are one only. Like the Raga, Dvesha. One mind only, no? Supporting both of them. The pure mind is free from both of them. But in the mind, for whatever Maya, Kalpana, I create Raga for somebody, I create Dvesha to somebody, or to the same body who had Raga, because of some fighting, I create Dvesha. Isn't it? So, Karya Karana Bhava Asau Eka Eva Chidambare means if the pure consciousness is apprehended, all Karana Karya dissolve. No Karana, no Karya. So, one Chidambara Paramatma. Chidambara means Chidakash, the infinite conscious space. In that only, Nimitta Karanatva, Upadana Karanatva, Karana Karanatva projected, then the Karya also is projected. See, this much drama is going on. This all will be realized. When we realize that Chit Akasha, to realize it, these have to be devalued. To devalue them, they are not real, they are projected. That we have to understand and accept. Till they no more trouble my mind when I am meditating on the Chidakasha. Once we realize Chidakasha, no Shastra is required to tell that this Jagat is Mithya. It is realized. But to realize the self, the Jagat Satyata being the bondage, because we are again and again involving in it, we have to realize, accept that it is Mithya, therefore it is of no value, therefore let's not worry about it. That's what was said yesterday by Mother Saraswati, in other text also, for a Jignasu, all the self. In this world, there is nothing to be gained, there is nothing to be given up. दोनों बताए कि नहीं? Because you gain something when it is real, you give up something when it is real. Ahayam anupadayam. Jagat being mithya, neither it can be gained nor it can be removed. In either of, like if I try to kill the snake, that means I have accepted it is real. Then only I try to kill it. Or if I try to capture the snake so that I can be a snake charmer, then also I am doing it by taking the snake as real. Neither you can capture it nor you can send it off. Why? It's not real. Anna? The one who understands the mithyatva of the Jagat, he expresses no interest in the Jagat, positive or negative. Conversely, the one who gives up positive, negative, both interests on the Jagat, that I love something, I hate something, दोनों छोड़ दी, उनके लिए जगत नहीं रहने का ही बराबर है, is equal to it is mithya swarupa. Such one can, with calm and quiet mind, recognize the Chidakasha, Chid Ambara, Chid Vyoma. When the Chidambara is seen, Chidakasha, यार वो हर जगह वही है. Then where was the entire Jagat and drama which I was seeing earlier? That is only in your ignorance of this self. When it is realized, like the light is put on, the darkness goes away, all this goes. It will be told in the future shlokas also. So, Dvidayaha smritehe asyaha karanam paramam padam karya karana bhavaha sau eka eva chidambare. So, in one chidambara, it's only two bhavas of karanatva and karyatva projected. Projected it is. Okay. Next one. Karyam cha karanam chaiva karanaihi sahakaribhihi karya karanayoraikyat tattada aikyat tadabhavat na shamyati. See? Karyam cha karanam chaiva. Karyam, the effects. Whatever we see, the grass, rupa nama. Karanam is the Maya, the Trigunas, Panchamahabhutas, or the Karanaihi Sahakarivihi. The Mukhya Karana is the Upadana Karana or Upadana Nimitta. The Sahakari Karana is Karana Karanas. Keep that in mind. So Karyam cha Karanam chaiva. Karanaihi Sahakarivihi. So the Karana with Sahakari Karanas. So mud is the Karana for the pot. Sahakari Karanas are the pot maker and the wheel and stick. All of both of them in the pure self. Karya Karanyoho Aikyat. Because they are all one without second. Tad Abhavatu. When this is not realized, the oneness of the Paramatma Tattva and disappearance of the Karana Karya Veda, when the oneness of Paramatma is not realized, therefore, the Karya Karana Bheda is not dissolved, then the Karya Karana Bheda remains, then we value the Karanas as Karana and the Karya also as real. So therefore, in the pure self, Karana Karyata is not there. Therefore, realize the self. Then the Karana Karya Bheda goes away. They are Abheda. Therefore, one is neither Karana, another is not Karya. The whole Jagat Shamyati. Our goal is the dissolution of the projected world. World is of two types, Karana Rupa, Karya Rupa. till the one without second self is realized. Karana Karya appear to be, the concept of Karana Karya appear to be functional, valid, influential. Then the Ishvara is Karana, Jagat is Karya, or Smriti is Karana, then the Jagat Kalpana is the Karya. These will continue. And it won't stop there. The remaining thing of seeing the world, getting enchanted by it, creating raga, dvesha, and doing the satkarma, dushkarma, getting its phala, all these are kalpanas. They will continue. Every time they are not told. We have to understand. Basic first initial problem will be told. Other things we have to imagine. Okay. Next one. Uh-huh. Mahachidrupameva tvam smaranam vidhi vedanam karyakaranata tena sashabdo nacha vastavaha. See? Mahachidrupameva tvam smaranam vidhi vedanam. Okay. Even that Smriti also misinterpreted Mahachidrupa only. The Smriti, the memory, the samskara, the vasanas, which becomes the karana, from which the sthula panchamahabhutas, unka combination, then the sthula rupa nama, all of them are projected. So mahachidrupameva tvam smaranam vidhi vedanam. So vedanam is pure consciousness or knowledge, which is chidrupa. So chidrupa gnapti swarupa only smaranam, the smriti. Then what happened? Karya karanata tena sashabdaha nacha vastavaha. Therefore, karana karya both are the shabda only, na vastava. Ana? Just 1 or 2 minutes, we can analyze it. Okay. Bangle is there, ring is there, necklace is there. So three objects, three names. Bangle, ring, necklace. Three objects, three names. Okay. Now bangle side पे लिखो gold because it is made up of gold. उसका उपादान कारण. Ring gold. Then third one is necklace the gold because they are all made of the gold. No, without the gold, can the bangle, can the ring, can the necklace exist? No, no. Once you have what do you call English word क्या कहते हैं उसको? Derivative. Once we have derived from the Rupanamatmaka necklace, bangle, and ring, what we have done now? Gold, three we have added. Now all the are the golds three? Only one na niche gold भी लिखो. So necklace gold, bangle gold, ring gold, niche gold. Abhi necklace is there without the gold? No na. Bangle without the gold? No na. Ring without the gold? No. Therefore, the padartha is shifted from necklace, bangle, and ring to the gold because without the gold, this cannot. Clear? Gold is derived. Now, when the gold is derived, why do you give a name to the gold now? Where are the padas now? Once the substratum, the gold is derived, why the names of where the names are valid called as the necklace and golden ring? पद भी चले जाते. Therefore, the moola padartha is gold. To that, some rupa is given, which is mithya. And to that, the nama is given. And that rupa nama is called as the ring or necklace or bangle. Otherwise, the ring, necklace, bangle nahi hai udhar. What is there is gold only. है ना? So, the bangle, karana, bangara, gold. Necklace, karana, gold. Moola karana. Without which it cannot be. Karana kaho ya atma kaho. So to the ring, the karana or the atma is gold. So either in these two things, the bangle and gold, ring and gold, and necklace and gold. You think by yourself, which are the one of them real? Two cannot be real, no? Either of them. Actually, we have to accept if we lead till it Vedantic inclination is there, unbiasedness is there. We say gold is common. So when everything is gold, where is the name then? जब पदार्थ बदल गया, अब जिस पदार्थ का रूप को नाम दिया आपने, वो नाम भी रिडेंट हो जाएगा ना. सो उधर से देखोगे तो टू द गोल्ड ओनली, जस्ट बिकॉज सम शेप इज गिवन, यू आर नेमिंग इट एंड यू टेक दे आर रियल. एंड व्यवहार जिंदगी भर द नेकलेस हो बैंगलो रिंगो रिंगो, वी आर सफरिंगो रिंगो. है ना, एंगेजमेंट रिंग, वेडिंग रिंग, सफरिंग थ्रू आउट द लाइफ. Three rings. This is what she says here, Mother Saraswati. Okay, Maha Chidrumevatvam Smaranam Vidhi Vedanam. So, the pure consciousness misinterpreted is even this Smruti, even this Chitta, etc. Therefore, the स्मृति का अधिष्ठान महाचिद्रूप होने के कारण स्मृति का पदार्थत्व चला गया. जब पदार्थत्व चला गया तो भी उसका नाम भी चला जाएगा ना. तो कारणत्व का कारणता निकल गया. ओके, बिकॉज इट इज महाचिद्रूप ओनली. when the karanata, the material is gone, it cannot be karana only now. है ना? Like this is the cause, let us say for that. This causeness of it is removed because it is basically the substratum. When the causeness matter is removed, it is no more cause. When it is not a cause, how can there be the effect? That is the beauty. Then what are both effect and cause? In ignorance projected on the reality. Mahachidrupamevatvam smaranam vidhi vedanam. Therefore, the smruti, everything is consciousness misinterpreted only. Therefore, karya karanata. When the karana is rejected, how can there be karya? So, karya karanata tena na shabdaha na cha tena sa shabdaha na cha vastavaha. It is only a mere shabda. There is no reality in them. One reality only projected as karana karya just because of name given. That's what Vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam mruttiketyeva satyam. This mantra of the Chandogya, very famous. It will come in our chanting in some time. Morning class में हम कर रहे हैं ना पारायण उसमें. From all this, oh my dear Leela, if you are able to comprehend, apprehend, deeply ponder over, taking this data into your mind, giving sufficient time and respect to this thinking, this is what will be the final conclusion. What is it? Evam na kinchid utpannam drishyam chid jagadadyapi chidakashe chidakasham kevalam swatmani sthitam. Therefore, evam na kinchit utpannam drishyam. Therefore, the entire Drishya Jagata is never Utpanna. Then Chit Jagad Adyapi. The entire thing always is pure Chit Swarupa only. Chidakashe Chidakasham. Means in my own inner Chidakasha, the Chidakasha alone is seen. Kevalam Swatmani Sthitam. So in the pure consciousness alone is there. In the pure consciousness, the karana karyata is only kalpita. In this way, the bhuta akasha, bhuta jagatu, chitta akasha, chitta jagatu are kalpita in chida akasha. What was proposed 10, 15, 20 slokas back or in the last sarga is now in this way concluded here. So whole jagat is smriti. Smriti is kalpana. Therefore, it is not real. But for Kalpana, there is a substratum. The substratum is Chidakash. Chidakash ko upar hi अज्ञानवश कल्पित कारण कार्यता is this jagat. Just because of the projection of karana karyata, neither they have become real nor the chit got modified to become anything. That's remaining intact all the time. This last sentence, Chidakashe Chidakasham means what? Kevalam Swatmani Sthitam means in my own pure Swatma, which is Chidakasha. In that Chidakasha alone is there. There is no Chittakasha, there is no Bhutakasha, there is no Chitta Jagat, there is no Bhuta Jagat, really created. If at all it is there, projected. To that level of rejection of projection, realization of the reality, we have to awaken to. बट फिर इसके लिए फिर इसी प्रोजेक्टेड जगत को सत्य मानते हुए अब इसी में राग द्वेष काम क्रोध से फंसते रहते हो तो यू विल बी एवर नेवर एबल टू विथड्रॉ एंड मेडिटेट ऑन द सेल्फ. दैट्स व्हाई बिफोर आत्मन्यव आत्मना तुष्टः द नेसेसरी साधना इज प्रजहाति यदा कामान सर्वान पार्थ मनोगतान मनसि प्रविष्टान हृदय प्रविष्टान. नाउ यू सी मॉर्निंग सीता प्रज्ञा लक्षणास गीता सेकंड चैप्टर. The first shloka of Krishna, that is totally 55th shloka. May what we see there, can we relate to this or not? This is what they say. As long as you are caught up in Moha Maya, you won't get moksha. What do you mean by moksha? Realizing the self. You cannot realize self because you are caught up in the Moha Maya. What is the caught up in Moha Maya? Maya Janita Jagata is taken as real. Real taken Jagat creating Ragatvesh. The Ragadvesha are the Moha. The Moha Hetu, the Jagat is Maya Kalpita. We take as real. Therefore, we are fully engrossed in it. We are not able to withdraw from it to actually realize the inner self. जब तक मोह माया में फंसे रहते हैं तब तक मोक्ष नहीं होगा आपको. मोक्ष किसमें है? इन द रियलाइजेशन ऑफ सेल्फ. तो कीप अवे मोक्ष मोह माया फॉर सम टाइम, then see the reality, then nobody need to tell you, you know now that sarvam hi etat brahma, I am atma brahma. That's it. Everything is Brahman, that Brahman is this self. Wow. This self means the self in me, not this Panchakosha Jiva. This Panchakosha Jiva also is a part of projection only. See that I, the infinite consciousness, because of Maya, slowly grossified, and appearing as this Stula Sharira, with the time entangled. And this weight of the body, the fleshness of the body, the movements of the body, the everything in his body is appearing to be so much real. This will be studied by the Telugu people tomorrow in Mandukya Upanishad. Jatyavasam, Chalavasam, Kriyavasam, Tathaivacha. Jatyavasam, Vasthavasam, Chalavasam, Tathaivacha. Jati, the world or the upadhis or deha, they are created. Vastu, they are real. Chala, they are active, they are moving. All of that is abhasa only. Like on the screen, the cinema, in that the actors are born and they are real and they are acting. That all is projected only. Abhas. In the same way, this entire world of Graha Nakshatra Tarakas, in that Bhumandala, these many people and all of them in different functions, all of that so solidly real appearing, but at all that is Abhasa only from the absolute reality standpoint. You and I have to know this, withdraw from this world. When you touch that unchangeable, unmovable, unborn, undying, never modifiable self, then these Vedantic Jnanam will be accepted by us as real. It will be experienced. I loved this slokam. Evam nakinchid utpannam durshyam chit jagadadi api chidakashe chidakasham kevalam swa atmani sthitam. Only pure consciousness alone is there. Other than that, there is nothing. So Chidakasham, Chidakasha is equal to Jiva Jagadishwara. All of them are pure consciousness. Looked in that way out of ignorance, out of delusion. That's it. Now, Leela Uvacha, having heard this, Leela is really so subtle in her listening and thinking and understanding. She really feels elated, thankful to the mother for giving that vision. What is the vision? Paramatma Tattva alone is real. The Brahmana, Brahmani, their Chittakasha, and in that, this Bhutakasha, and in that, me and my husband, all of them are kalpita only. Adhisthana Brahman alone is real. I am that. Having heard this, she thanks Mother Saraswati. While saying so, she expresses, yes, to some extent I understood, but I need to do the abhyas. Till abhyasa is done, I know the earlier notions will not go away and the experience of the knowledge gained will not dawn in me. It will take time, Mother. I will do so, but keep blessing me in keeping this knowledge intact. In the meantime, take me to that world of the Brahmana and Brahmani, where the Brahmana died 8 days back. Even the Brahmani also left. That place, that village in that Maha Giri Parvata beach mein, you take me there. Then to this question of Leela, mother says, for that, as you did that Nirvikalpa Samadhi Abhyasa, in that way, with this Stula Sharira, totally when you get detached, then you become one with Chidakasha. From that Chidakasha standpoint, you and I, both of them, can go there and see that Brahmana and Brahmani village. All the discussion very sublime will come revealing to us very beautiful knowledges which in other texts we don't get time to listen or it's not given in them. उन सारे टेक्स्ट में डायरेक्ट तत्व ज्ञान दिया जाता है which is sufficient there. Here the added information makes us easily quickly understand. Then Leela asks there, when I have to meditate and give up this body, Radhatmya, become one with the Chidakasha, then go into the Chittakasha. Why not you? She says, not only me and all the rishis, all the Brahmadeva, ityadi, we are never like you in the Stula Sharira, given reality and identified with it. We have already long back transcended, rather, we never entered into the Deha projection and Deha Tadatmya. That's the very sublime truth that will be revealed. Therefore, I need not meditate to drop this, what form I have, and travel with you into that Chidakasha. Then we both see that Brahmanas गांव which you wanted to. मैं तो ऐसे ही जा सकते मैं ही नहीं all the yogis rishis are in that ativahika sukshma deha. They don't have stula deha. They don't need it. Whenever they need it, they manifest, they do the work, they conclude it, they dissolve it in the panchamahabhutas. This a little of this we have studied in our yoga darshanam in that third pada sabadi sadhana vibhuti pada we have seen. योगियों का आकाश गमनम परकाय प्रवेशनम all the siddhis we saw no at that time we saw. So the new knowledge that is revealed to us is the strong sthula sharira is solidified delusion only. When one can transcend it, one can live as a sukshma sharira without needing a sharira. Not necessarily after dying. The sthula sharira can be merged in its a sukshma karana, keeping the outer contour intact, seen by others. But for us, it won't be. Like when you are deeply in concentration, sometimes you can feel the contour of the body, but you have transcended the identity with the body. You feel that the body is not there. कभी कभी जो ध्यान करते हैं आपको पता चलता है वो स्थिति आती है जब एकाग्र हो जाता है आपका मन. Little higher than that, even the identity of my mind with this contour of the body also dissolves. Then what? I just find myself to be as a chitta also all pervading. Even beyond that is pure consciousness. It's only question of strong hold of ours because of the ignorance and moha and fear. With the upadhis that we are stuck up in the upadhi as jiva, if we understand this Vedantic jnanam and do the required outer inner sadhana abhyasa, these concepts of the upadhi and our identity with them, we can just reject and reach to our actual state of being the self. वही अपना घर है, उसी में हमारा मोक्ष. अब ये बात को हमें बताने के लिए बेचारे गुरुओं को इतना दिक्कत हो रहा है तो हमें उसको समझने में उनसे 1000 गुना ज्यादा we are finding is difficult. Never mind, let us go through these difficulties of trying to understanding every day. Who knows, one day slowly the abilities come. Those who have abilities, they do it. Those who keep doing, they also will get the abilities. Okay, I give you the nutshell mein what's going to be the topic. Leela's thanks to mother and also her question. Then mother's answer. Let us see. Leelo vacha ki ahonu parama drushti darshita devi me tvaya rupa shrir jagati prataha prabhaye vekshanadyutihi. See, aho, indeed, so great parama drushti darshita devi, the supreme vision you have given to me, O mother, may to me tvaya by you. So Jagati Rupa Shrihi Prataha Prabhaya Eva Ikshana Jyoti. Just like when the morning happens, sunlight comes and rises, how the entire Jagat is Prasputa Rupena Sina, in the same way you have given the Parama Drushti of the Sad Brahma Chidakasha to be real. Other than that, all are Kalpita. This Drushti you have given, the Jnana Drushti. That's what in Guru Stotram. Ajnana Timira Andhasya Jnana Anjana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We are all blindfolded. By giving the Jnana medicine, the Guru opens our eyes. When the Guru opens our eyes, we have the Jnana Drushti. In that Jnana Drushti, all the other slokas of Guru Stotra. This is what here. Ahono Paramadrushti Darshita Devi Metvaya. So to Arjuna, for her, the Chidrupa Drushti is given. For Arjuna, Vishwarupa Drushti is given. So entire Rupanama of the entire Vishwa are projected on me, O Arjuna. I am that self, and you are also that self. You know, when we study these portions with Bhashyam, the never studied sublime truths will be revealed to us. Earlier never studied. We know Gita, Upa literal meaning, and anybody's commentary. But the way Shankara Bhagavan gives the sublime Bhashya, even good Artha Deepika of Madhusudana Saraswati also a very good comment, which give the deeper insights. The Tattva Drushti se Gita ko padna. अहोनु परमादृष्टि दर्शिता में तया रूपश्री ही जागती ही जगत का सुंदर रूप जागती रूपश्री मीन्स द जगत्स ब्यूटिफुल फॉर्म प्रातः प्रभया एव ईक्षण द्युति अर्ली मॉर्निंग विद द सनराइज हाउ द ब्यूटिफुल जगत ऑफ the mountains, rivers, the forests, the trees, the flowers, the fruits, and all that Rupa Shri as it is seen when the light comes. So too, you gave me that Chaitanya Atma Drushti. For me now, everything is that. फिर भी इदानीम अहमेतस्याम यावत् परिणतादृशे न अभ्यासेन विना तावत् भिन्दीदं देवी कौतुकम् इदानीं नौ अहं मी एतस्यां यावत् परिणतादृशि है ना I have not yet developed this दृश्य fully into me because ना अभ्यास है ना अभी तो मैंने सुना हूं अभ्यास तो नहीं किया ना मैंने तो after having the knowledge I have to do the abhyasa to remove the earlier abhyas na abhyasena vina tavat bhindi idam devi kautukam so till that time uh, one more kutuhala I have there to ask you. You clear, and I assure you that I will do the abhyasa of the jnana given by you to establish in that siddhanta jnana. और उस ज्ञान का भी मैं अभ्यास करूंगा so that not only it is my intellectual understanding, I actually experience that everything is Chidakasa and I am that. But before that, one more kautuhalam I have. Please, bhindi, vedan karo uska. Kautuhalam is another inquisitiveness or another inquiry, another question, another jignasa. Clear karo mera. Kya hai what? What is that? Yatra so brahmano gehe ब्राह्मण्या सहिता अभवत् तम सर्गम तम गिरिग्रामम नयमाम तम विलोकये यत्र असौ ब्राह्मणः गेहे That place where the house of the Brahmana, where Brahmanya Sahita Havat, he lived with that Brahmani, that place, Tam Sargam, that world, that creation, Tam Giri Gramam, to that village in amidst the mountains, Mam Naya, take me, Tam Vilokaye, I want to see that. She want to see that. Kalpita. I, you can see it, what's there. That's how when we ask, the Lord can show us anything, everything, because everything is Kalpita. The Kalpana is Maya Shakti can do. How come Bhagwan is able to bless everything to everybody like Sudama ko घर गहने कपड़े सब कैसे भगवान ने दिया? All of that is Maya Kalpita. Like the huge Jagat Bhagwan projected, to such Bhagwan small घर वगैरह प्रोजेक्ट करके देने में क्या फर्क? वो कोई खर्चा नहीं होता, कोई टेम नहीं लगता, isn't it? And because of, be attentive, very crucial thought. Our buddhi being caught up in these things as real, our vasanas are such that in these things only we find sukha. Therefore, they are given to us because we ask them, we feel they are real and we get indulged in it. But when Guru Krupa comes, when the Shastra Shravana happens, when the presence of some substratum beyond that is accepted, when the jignasa grows to realize that substratum, when the required sadhanas are done, and when that is seen, all these things disappear. Again, this one, tomorrow we are going to study in that one line concluding commentary on that fifth shloka. What Bhagavan said there? Tyakta putreshana vitteshana lokeshana sannyasihi atprajnavan stita prajnaha iti uchyate. That sentence is this one. As long as we have Ishanas, the world is real for us. When the Ishanas are given up, then the world doesn't bother us. Then that state of our mind is called sannyasa. With that, we can discover the prajna, the Paramatma Tattva. When that is seen, that is there is nothing other than it. अब जिस जगत को लेकर हम राग द्वेष से अटक रहे भटक रहे लटक रहे सटक रहे एक्चुअली तो है ही नहीं जस्ट लाइक स्वप्न इन द स्वप्न सो मेनी फ्रेंड्स एनिमीज लव हेट्रेड फाइटिंग डिवोर्स अरे महाराज वो सब होने के लिए पहले वो स्वप्न जगत सत्य होना चाहिए ना दैट्स व्हाई संसारः स्वप्न तुल्यो ही राग द्वेषादि संकुलः स्वकाले सत्यवद् भाति प्रबोधे सति असद् भवेत् सी द सिक्स्थ मंत्र ऑफ आवर आत्मबोध टेक्स्ट सो यत्र असौ ब्राह्मणः गेहे ब्राह्मण्या सहितः भवत् तं सर्गं तं गिरिग्रामं नयमां तं विलोकये Ishi says, I can't take you. You have to drop this body identity. That will be the answer. Now, Sri Devi Uvacha. Mother says, Achetya Chidrupa Mayim Paramam Pavanim Drusham Avalambya Imam Akaram Avamucha Bhava Amala. Tataha Prapsyasi Asandeham Vyoma Atmanam Nabhastitam Bhumishta Nara Sankalpaha Gagana Antaha Puram Yatha. एवं स्थिते तम पश्यावः सह सर्गम अनर्गलम अयम तदर्शन द्वारे देहो हि परम अर्गलम. The lock and key is this body identity, which is not allowing you to reach to that first Chidakasha, from that to the desired Chittakasha, to see that Brahmana, Grama, Graha, etc. So you rise above your Dehatadhatmya, then it will be possible. This is what is mother will tell in these three shlokas. Hamuna Devi Dehena Jagad Anyad Navapyate Nakasmad Atra me Yuktim Kathaya Anugraha Grahat. Oh no, by being in this Sharira only, why I cannot see that? Actually, it's the other way around. When mother told you, just drop the end with Deha, go there. But मैं इसी शरीर में रहकर क्यों मैं वो दोनों चीजों को नहीं देख पाता हूँ? A very good question. This Deha Tadatmya is such a bondage lock for the buddhi not to open up to realize something which is beyond and subtler. Like when you are attached to a son, all the bevakufi he does, you cannot recognize. And he does 10 mistakes, still you don't find anything in him. A neighbor child is not your, एक मिस्टेक भी करता है वो उसको 10 गुना दिखता है आपको. See, this my blindfoldedness to have an attachment to my son doesn't allow me. In the same way, the hatred also किसी के प्रति है So 10 good things also he does it. In them also we find the fault. You understood how the conditionings doesn't allow us to see reality. In the same way, this dehatadhatmya drushti blocks our intellect's capacity to rise above and become subtler, to see the self. Therefore, necessarily you have to do this sadhana to come to Naham Devasmi Sthiti. Then you and I will go and see that. That will be told in the subsequent mantras. We will study it. करेंगे इतना ही डेली 5 6 10 12 श्लोक, इससे ज्यादा नहीं होंगे. आज कितने हुए? एकम द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पंच षट सप्त अष्ट, 8 श्लोक हो गया आज. तो कल एकम द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पंच षट सप्त अष्ट नवदश एकादश द्वादश, मे बी डिपेंडिंग ऑन द सब्जेक्ट मैटर which I understand and I feel like explaining to you, 5 श्लोकास to 20 15 श्लोकास हम डेली करेंगे. अब जब तक परमिशन है करते रहो. But every day we are listening, the truth is reality, other than that is mithya. Because of this reason, this is what is the mistakes we do, this is what we have to rectify, these are the sadhanas we have to do. तो information तो मिल ही रहा है ना substantial. इस ज्ञान को स्वयं का बनाकर जो उचित साधना है करना तो पड़ेगा ही, either to me or to your anybody for realizing it. Continue tomorrow. Stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Let's thank you. Now study our Adi Shankara's Yoga Tharavali.